The NFL.
Stay at 8, only on NFL Network.
The NFL Today on CBS Sports is presented by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. And now Amazon takes you out to the sights and sounds of the game between the Titans and the Vikings. So let's send you out to Minneapolis. Our announcers, Andrew Catalan, James Lofton, and AJ Ross.
JB, thank you. Today's the first time the Titans have played at U.S. Bank Stadium. 2-0 Tennessee, hoping they feel right at home against a winless Vikings team desperate for a victory. And hi, everyone. Welcome to Week 3 of the NFL on CBS. Along with the Hall of Famer James Lofton, I'm Andrew Catalan. AJ Ross is with us as well. So far this year, Ryan Tannehill and the Titans are proving that trip to the AFC Championship game was no fluke last year. What's been the biggest reason for Tannehill's career revival in Tennessee?
Well, when you watch quarterbacks play around the league, it's about having the correct fit. Is the offense a fit for them? Is the defense a fit for them? Is the coaching staff a fit for them? Ryan Tannehill fits right in with this offense, and I think his toughness that he's displayed in the pocket makes his teammates want to play just that much harder for him. I've watched the pass protection the first couple weeks, and these guys fight for Ryan Tannehill.
3 of his 6 touchdown passes have gone to this man, the tight end, Jonnu Smith.
And when we met with Jonnu Smith, I believe he is an emerging tight end. In his 4th year, each year those reception totals go up and up and up, and I think he's moving to that elite level.
Meanwhile, Mike Vrabel is looking for more out of his defense today. Last week, they gave up nearly 500 yards to Jacksonville.
And Mike Vrabel's the head coach and also the defensive coordinator. But those numbers, as many hours as they work, those numbers keep coaches awake at night.
Speaking of coaches being awake at night, Mike Zimmer did not hold back after last week's embarrassing loss at Indianapolis. Quote, "We're not good at anything right now." Let's start on the offensive side of the ball. How do they get it going there?
Well, it's really simple on the offensive side of the ball. It's about protection. You must protect Kirk Cousins. I believe he's an incredibly accurate quarterback. Don't look at those numbers last week because Kirk Cousins has erased those from his memory breaks. In his preparation, he's ready to play. He's ready to be that 67% completion guy that he's been for his career.
Vikings opponents have run 47 more plays than Minnesota has, and Cousins needs more threats in the pass game because right now it's Adam Thielen and nobody else.
But Adam Thielen is a great start for the pass game, and the thing that I love about Adam Thielen is that he competes. I watched the Packers game. 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. Adam Thielen played just as hard on play 1 as he did the very last play of the game, and that's the way you lead your team.
On defense, injuries and youth has been a rough combo for Zimmer.
Yeah, Zimmer knew that he was getting rid of a lot of veterans, that he'd have to play some young players on defense, but he thought that the offense would carry the defense. It hasn't been the case, and I believe that they must play complementary football. Stay on the field, keep the other team off the field.
Time now for Do Project Smarter. It's presented by the Home Depot.
I know somewhere in the Home Depot that there's an aisle where you can pick up a pass rusher, and an elite pass rusher. Yannick Ngakoue is a guy who brings that to the Minnesota Vikings. But on the other side, the disruptor, Derrick Henry. I don't know if they have an aisle where you can get really big shoulder pads, but that's what you need to slow down Derrick Henry. For the Tennessee Titans, they must pressure Kirk Cousins early. Don't let him get in a rhythm because he can hurt you if he does get in a rhythm. For the Minnesota Vikings, stack the box. Put that 8th defender up there to stop the run. Don't let Derrick Henry get started.
It's been 8 years since these two teams played in Minnesota. That 2012 meeting was at the Metrodome. Vikings and Titans coming up next on CBS.
We are live after the presidential debate. Tune in and find out which country Trump will open.
Two defensive-minded head coaches going head-to-head. Mike Vrabel, Mike Zimmer, Titans and Vikings coming up next on CBS.